Live. Let's go out in the woods today. The spring is come, it's time to play. Leave your pen and leave your paper. All that work can wait till later. Everything is new and growing, sprung from the seeds we sowed. Let us go now, you and me. There's so much to do, so much to see. Time to go and dance upon the green. The season is right for loving you, and there's not much more I'd rather do than walk along this path with you. Take my hand and we can start to fly. The sun is coming into view, bringing life and love renewed. And you are so beautiful, like that flower bursting into bloom. The season is right for loving you. Doesn't matter what is past, winter's darkness never lasts. Broken love is changing fast into a different you. Let us leap into the light, we won't know until we try to seize the day before it dies, while colors make amends to shades of gray. Hold me tight inside your warm embrace. The season is right for loving you, and there's nothing more I'd rather do than walk across this path with you. Take my hand and we can learn to fly. The sun is coming into view, bringing love and life renewed. And you are so beautiful, just like a flower bursting into bloom. The season is right for loving you. Let's go out in the woods today. Spring's come, it's time to play. Leave your pen and leave your paper. All that work can wait till later. Everything is new and growing, sprung from the seeds we sowed. Let us go now, you and me. There's so much to do, so much to see. Time to go and dance upon the green. The season is right for loving you. There's nothing more I'd rather do than walk along this path with you. Take my hand and we can learn to fly. The sun is coming into view, bringing love and life renewed. And you are so beautiful, just like that flower bursting into bloom. The season is right for loving. The season is right for loving. The season is right for loving you. The season is right for loving you, and it is March 5th. We are, in my opinion, officially into spring. Hello, Deb heads and brunchlings. Deb Seymour here. Welcome once again to another episode of Brunch with Deb right here on Facebook and YouTube. And I see Beth out there. I see a lot of YouTubers today. I see Beth and Jack Plum and Peter Gore on YouTube. Well, hello, everybody. Nice to see you. It's a beautiful day today. I actually was able to go for a walk, but man, this has been a rough week. I stubbed my toe really, really badly on Thursday, and it was the color, I'm not kidding, it was the color almost of that curtain back there. It's now, looking like more of a pinkish purple, which is a good sign, and it doesn't hurt as much, so I don't think it's broken. I was able to walk today. Then food poisoning. Food poisoning Friday night. I ate something bad. Oh well. But here I am. I'm a little tired, but I'm really glad to be here. I was feeling like death warmed over yesterday. But I slept last night, and I said, the sun is out in Seattle. That brings me to, well, it's spring, or it's getting really close to spring. The daffodils are poking their heads up. They're not confused by snow like they were last week. And that makes me think of planting and gardens and garden pests. This is called yucky bugs. It's a squish along. Everyone can go squish, 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 squish. We planted the cabbage at the edge of the garden. We sat back down and watched it grow. Not much trouble, no one really likes to eat them, except some tiny little bugs that we all know. Don't take much, they grow in poor soil, so it comes as a kind of a surprise that the cabbage worms will eat them till there ain't nothing left if you don't squish the little butterflies. So come on down, let's go out and have a bug squashing party tonight. We'll squish the little buggers as they begin to flutter and our fingers have turned all nice and white. Clean the cabbage worms out of the cabbage patch, and everything will work out right. So come on down, let's go out and have a bug squashing party tonight. Take a ramble through the bramble growing 6 feet tall. Take some berries and you pop them in your mouth. It's lots of work to keep the brambles healthy and water to keep away the drought. Getting harder and harder in some parts. Those tiny green bugs, come along and eat them till their stems fall over in the rain. But we'll take the little bugs and squish them in our fingers, and our berry patch will happy once again. So come on down, let's go out and have a bug squashing party tonight. Let's kill Japanese beetles in their shiny green armor so they don't get away in flight. 'Cause they're loving each other all over our bushes, completely unaware of their plight. So come on down, let's go out and have a bug squashing party tonight. Squish, 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 squish. Now that I've got you out there squishing bugs and getting your hands all greasy and gross, it's time to get out the beer. Well, slugs is bugs that nobody loves, but everybody understands that they look disgusting and they taste disgusting and they feel disgusting on your hands. But of all the little bugs that come in my garden, slugs have a special place in my heart, because they love to drink beer, any kind of beer, and they won't quit drinking once they start. So come on down and let's go out and have a slug drowning party tonight. They don't care if they're swimming in Guinness or sinking in Miller Lite. They'll just drown in beer, any beer. They'll drown in any spear in sight. So come on down, let's go out and have a slug drowning party tonight. Now I never would have believed I'd be telling my kids it's okay to kill another living thing. And I know what you mean when you tell me even Japanese beetles can learn how to sing. Oh, that's a bad one. And I believe if everybody should have a chance to live if they wish. But if I go out and plant it, well then god damn it, if you eat it, you're gonna get squished. Everybody back to squishing. So come on down, let's go out and have a bug squashing party tonight. 'Cause we don't want to spray them, we don't want to zap them, we don't want to cause them any fright. If they'd leave us alone, we'd leave them alone. Everything would turn out right. So come on down, let's go out and have a bug squashing party tonight. So come on down. Let's go out and have a bug squashing party tonight. Squish. That's called Yucky Bugs, and that was written by my friend Dan MacArthur of Vermont, and the Marble, Vermont area, and it is recorded on my album Blame It on the Dog. It's one of the first cover. It's like the only cover song written by someone else I've ever done on any of my albums. Hey, Hobbit, nice to see you. Let's see. Had a case of food poisoning. Oh, gee. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. Hello, there you are, Peter. I don't know what I ate, but periodically I eat something. Also, it's been pretty busy around here, so stress hasn't helped, but I'm just glad it's Sunday and that I'm here with all of you. Feel free to throw out requests. Meanwhile, I think it's time for some CCR. Hey, Steve. Hey, Matt. I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I never lost 1 minute of sleep in worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning, Proud Mary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. A lot of plates down in Memphis. You know I pumped a pain down in New Orleans, but I never saw the good side of the city till I hitched a ride on the riverboat Queen. Big wheel keep on turning, Proud Mary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Come down to the river, I bet you're gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry if you ain't got no money. People on the river are happy to give. Big wheel keep on turning, Proud Mary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Yeah, rolling, everybody, rolling, rolling on the river. Proud Mary, John Fogerty, Clearwater Revival. That's always been a CCR. We'll just leave it at that. Hey, I'm glad to see the Ouch Bunch is here, and I love that song too. It's got that distinctive beginning, like you only have to strum like 4 strums and people know exactly what you're playing. And here we got Matt coming in from Israel. Hey, long time no see. I hope you're doing well. I'll see, in the 90s beer, much of Israel. Oh, God, in the 90s and beer. Oh, you mean beer like Beersheba, but not Beersheba. I thought you meant beer like bugs. Sorry, didn't have my my Hebrew brain on today. Oh. I'm in trouble, yeah, and trouble ain't the place I wanna be. I'm in trouble, and trouble ain't the place I wanna be. I keep searching for direction, but signs of trouble are all that I see. Monday I went out, I thought I'd take a ride. Got halfway to good fortune when I found myself in trouble. I'm in trouble, and trouble ain't the place that I wanna be. Keep searching for direction, but signs of trouble are all that I see. On Tuesday I went out, I thought I'd try again, but when I got in trouble, all the signs were a dead end, and I'm in trouble. And trouble ain't the place that I wanna be. Keep searching for direction, but signs of trouble are still all that I see. Pick it, Deb, all right. On Wednesday tried to detour, on Thursday I got stuck. On Friday I began to curse my lousy luck, still in trouble. And trouble ain't the place that I gotta be. Searching for direction, but signs of trouble are all that I still am seeing. But by the weekend I got wise, good sense had taken hold. Instead of going through trouble, I took a different road, no longer in trouble. 'Cause trouble ain't the place for me. No more searching for direction, no signs of trouble left for me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Trouble. I'm in trouble. I wasn't in trouble all week. This has been a long week. But you know what? My life is good. It almost makes it when your life is going well and you just have like a weird week. You kind of feel guilty about feeling bad because there's nothing for to really complain about. Oh, Howie Hobbit says, since you asked, I'd love to hear Bad Cat again. Oh, your wish is my command. Naughty kitties. Naughty kitties. Here, the real one is outside, so we'll have my Egyptian cat will be a stand-in. I can't really put her on screen, but she's here. As I like to always say, this song is about my favorite neighbor. You know, the one that's a little old and ragged about the ears, but don't mess with him. Hey, Bill. Thanks for watching. Cool as the click of a switchblade knife, I walk onto your back porch and into your life. I check out every corner, upturn every stone. You better believe I'll make this backyard my own as I dominate the best sun patch, contemplating which bird is to catch, grooming myself from my head to my toes. And just when I'll pounce, I tell you nobody knows. And I'm the king of the alley, prince of the trash. Sometimes I purr, oh, sometimes I scratch. Cruising through your neighborhood, I haven't a care to let you come near me. If come near me you dare, 'cause I'm a bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. Well, I was born in the alley, the smallest of six. I used to survive on a cheap bag of tricks. So out in the streets, I've grown old, I've grown wise, and earned my share of more than 9 lives. I've got this old lady, she tries to keep me in. She offers me caviar and sips of her gin. But she'll never tame me, nobody can. I tell you, fish, eggs, and booze are so insufferably bland. If you're the king of the alley, prince of the trash. Sometimes I purr, oh, sometimes I scratch. Cruising through a neighborhood, I haven't a care to let you come near me. If come near me you dare, 'cause I'm a bad cat. Bad cat. comes a night in a silence so thick you can slice. A scream rips the air, makes your hair stand on end. It's just me giving chase to that she-cat again. In the morning you'll see me just as sweet as can be. What, last night a cat fight? Who, me? I gently play with some paper that's a scrap, and shortly thereafter retire from my nap. My name's not important, I've never really had one, but you know my deportment's a mean, tough and bad one. So if you see me on your back steps and such, you can come say hello, but don't you dare touch. King of the alley, prince of the trash. Sometimes I purr, oh, sometimes I scratch. Cruising through your neighborhood, I haven't a care to let you come near me. If come near me you dare, 'cause I'm a bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. Bad, 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 bad to the bone cat, yeah. I'm the Duke of the dumpster, the Baron of the back fence. Hanging around's what I do best, yes. Bad cat. Eat your heart out. Morpheus, ha, that's my cat. Who's out catting about in this fine weather. And over the fence. Bad cat. I have to put Neelette back in her pyramid. Hey Jenny, nice to see you. How are you? Oh, nice to see you. Oh, great to see you too. Oh, hi Steve. I figured if Peter was there. Oh, thanks Hobbit, sending me kisses. That's really sweet. Oh, Steve Swartz. I want to say hi to Steve, who was squishing with me earlier on the Bug song. Table is set, the candles are lit, sauce in the pot, but there's something I've missed. 'Cause though I made a meal for two, somehow it's all come undone. I'm sitting down to a dinner for one. I don't know how it happened, how it came to all this. I planned a feast of passion, now I dine on remiss. 'Cause all that's left's a plate of lonely with a dream underdone. As I sit here at this dinner for one. Started with attraction, I added a kiss. Stirred an expectation to heighten the mix. One misunderstanding turned the whole batch to doubt. No wonder this recipe didn't turn out. Didn't turn out. So I drink my cup of sorrow and spit out my plans. It's hard to chew the pieces of a chance gone bad, and the flavor of regret will linger long on my tongue as I sit here at this dinner for one. Dinner for one. Dinner for one. Dinner for One. Thank you so much. It's also on the Blame It on the Dog album. Yes, hi Peter, I see you out there. I see both you and Steve. You've come in on different little squares, but there you are. There you are. So nice. And I want to give a shout out to Heidi and Janet, I think, who are watching. Possibly Karen. Possibly Laura. So St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I'll be doing the St. Patrick's Day brunch special on the 19th, so 2 days after St. Patrick's Day. It's going to be a busy weekend. I've got 2 local in-person gigs here in Seattle, and then, of course, the brunch show with you on March 19th. So I'll give you a little preview, because I need to practice this. I'm going to do a little jig I wrote called Roger's Jig, dedicated to my dear friend Roger Bergen. Seems I never learned to speak the voice within my heart, till too much time in passing leaves me no choice but to start. These are words I meant to say but never knew quite how. If you don't mind, I'd like to try and tell them to you now. I love the way you look at me, the sparkle in your eye. You always see the best in things, even in the worst of times. Your loving touch upon my hand leaves me on my feet. Your voice is music to my ears when I'm too tired to speak. Thoughts are treasures in the sand when I'm lost in the drifts. Your faith has carried me out of the darkest depths, and like a firelit cottage on a cold and doubtful day, in your arms I have a place where I am warm and safe. But no words I know come close in trying to describe just how much I miss you and the silence that's been left behind. And so I sing this to the moon, I sing this to the stars, and swear on any stack of words, no matter where you are, that if we ever meet again, I won't let time disappear, and let my words of love be silenced by my fear. Ooh. Roger's jig going straight into my song Words, which are both on the Mama Wears a Hard Hat album. Thanks, Beth. I'm glad you like that jig. That makes me happy. And need we say more? Shamrock and green heart emojis. Oh, and Bad Cat. Bad Cat. Yeah, I was definitely influenced by that. Jack. The dude fair to walk and cat, the stray cat strut. I don't really, know stray cat strut, but yeah, definitely that was in there because when I was in high school, the stray cat strut was like a really big deal. Or was it the I8? Maybe I was college. I don't know. Whenever it came out, but I remember really, really, really loving that song and thinking, oh, I want to write songs like that. Well, since I'm in drop D tuning, I think that's a good place to go to wind up the show today. I'm really glad to see you guys. I got a little nervous. I thought no one was coming for a while, but that's just me being, I don't know. Yeah, we musicians are so emotionally stable. But this coming week, Jason and I are escaping down to my cousin's, the family vineyard, for a few days of R&R, and I'm really looking forward to that. But I will be back here, coming back Friday, so I'll be back here Sunday for brunch at the same brunch time, brunch channel. Tip jars are open, PayPal, Venmo, and credit cards at debseymour.com. Donate. I also take Cash App, in case anyone's wondering. That's on the donate page. Not a lot of people play with Cash App, but I appreciate your tips. I appreciate your tips that tells me that what I'm doing is worth doing and spending time on. Here's a little Dire Straits for you. Take it out on a rock and roll tune. It's an age-old game, you gotta learn it slow. One step forward and it's back you go. You're standing on the throttle and you're standing on the brakes, in the groove till you make a mistake. Because sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're just a fool in love. Oh, sometimes you're the Louisville slugger, sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. You gotta know happy and you gotta know glad. 'Cause you're gonna know lonely and you're gonna know sad. You're ripping and you're rolling and you're coming on strong. Then you're slipping and you're sliding 'cause it all goes wrong. 'Cause sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're just a fool in love, babe. Sometimes you're the Louisville slugger, sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. The days you got the glory, other days you've none. Sometimes you're the diamond, sometimes the stone. Everything can change in the blink of an eye. So let the good times roll before we say goodbye. Oh, sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're just a fool in love. Oh, sometimes you're the Louisville slugger. Sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. Oh, sometimes you're the windshield. Sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're just a fool in love. Oh, sometimes you're the Louisville slugger. Sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together, babe. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. Some dire straits, because some days, this week I was definitely the windshield and the ball. This coming week I'm going to be the slugger and this week I was the bug and the ball. Now this year I'm going to be the windshield and the slugger. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Oh, Hobbit, that's great. It's funny, I was thinking the same thing. I need to relearn it myself. So thanks, Jack, for bringing up that song. I think you just inspired 2 people. Take care, everybody. I will see you guys next week. And, take care of yourself. Watch out. Well, COVID's still out there. I know 2 people have come down with COVID this week, which is a little creepy. People who haven't had it all. But do what you need to do to stay healthy. Wash your hands. Don't accept candy from strangers unless, I don't know, it's a really cool stranger now. All the things. But remember to tell people, be the best you can be. Be the happy you want to see. And tell the people in their life you love them sooner rather than later. Yeah, I don't want you writing a song like Words. Anyway, the one I did earlier, and because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your happiness, and thanks for your enthusiasm. See you in a week. Bye-bye.